track of the impact weather coming our way through the rest of the work week.
Yeah, rain is already moving into the area, and one last dip of the temperatures could cause a freeze. Once again, we're joined by Chief Meteorologist Jason Simpson for a closer look.
Yeah, I think the bigger impact of all this is going to be the shock to the system that you get on Thursday when you feel how cold the air is behind this front. Tonight, there could be a few gusts over 35 miles per hour with some of these quick moving storms. Might even have a power outage or two, but I just don't expect too much out of this. It's not that impressive on WVTM 13 live Doppler radar right now. Got some heavy rain falling around Belk and Fayette, and that's tracking toward places like Berry and Fowler's Crossroads, and then up toward Townley, and then eventually into the Jasper area. Got some rain down around Carrollton and Pickensville, Aliceville, moving into places like McMullen and Saps, and eventually Tuscaloosa about 11:03, Oak Grove and Jefferson County about 11:25, Springville just after midnight's when you can expect those downpours. One fairly hefty downpour here, and this one could have some stronger wind with it just based on the radar signature. Right on top of Lynn, that's tracking in the direction of Alabama 195, right in between Double Springs and Poplar Springs, and then that's going to drift over the northern part of Smith Lake, just to the north of Helican, and then move up into Cullman County just before midnight. One band of showers, a few isolated storms, got some severe storms up close to the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Other than that, we've just got cold air headed in, and it will be blustery tomorrow morning too. It was windy today. Tomorrow's still going to be windy with temperatures falling into the 40s and only getting to the low 50s tomorrow afternoon. That's normal for January, not exactly for late March, and certainly not for the first day of spring. Spring officially begins just after 4 o'clock on Thursday morning. So there's our line of downpours about 11 p.m. I think the model's doing a pretty good job of picking that out. Notice how quickly it clears behind it. So we may actually see the sky clear for a little while as these downpours pass by. And look at that, by 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're already out of here. Might be a leftover sprinkle. Could see the sun temporarily in the morning, and then the clouds start to come back in. And look what that does to temperatures. It's just like being in a cooler with the lid shut tight. If that lid could open up and the clouds could get out of here, we'd warm up a bit. But noon, we're at 45 with a feels like of 38 in Birmingham and Helena, 41 with a feels like of 33 in Cullman, and even in Chilton County, 46 with a feels like at 39. Same thing at Brent, Mantua, Pickensville, mid-40s, feeling a lot colder than that. So tomorrow will be chilly and breezy, occasionally damp too. So even though you're thinking, okay, I need a coat, maybe a hat because of the shock to the system, well, you may also need some rain gear because it's going to rain a little bit. Might even be a few snowflakes up in North Alabama. Then on Friday, well, we've got a freeze watch in effect that starts about 3 o'clock on Friday morning. The latest projected temps as low as the 20s in Gadsden and Center and Cullman, Double Springs and Jasper. There will be some cold spots that potentially get as low as the mid-20s. So if you've got plants already outside, got to think about protecting them. Saturday starts to warm up. Could get some downpours late Sunday night into Monday. I do not expect any severe weather with that system. And then as it passes by, we get warm and dry in the afternoons, but stay a little chilly at night early next week. Julian?